When people say 1984 was banned in the US, what are they talking about? The USSR banned it for being anti-communist, but Florida banned it for being pro-communist. In 1981, it's really just more nuanced than you're presenting it, and pro-censorship types are usually not very good readers. 1984 isn't anti-socialist. It's anti-authoritarian. Orwell fought for the socialists during the Spanish Civil War. 1984 and Animal Farm are often held up as examples of the horrors of socialism or communism. But they're held up by idiots who missed the point of both works. Animal Farm is anti-Soviet because the Soviets were a mockery of communism. Likewise, it isn't economic policy that is the evil in 1984, it's the extremely oppressive government. You are correct in that it's basically impossible for a book to be banned entirely. Usually what the banning is referring to is removal from school curriculum and libraries, and sometimes even public libraries. Even such removals don't tend to be universal, even within the same state. 1984 was, a massive anti-socialist. Nope, it was massively anti-totalitarian. Orwell was in fact a strong and active supporter and campaigner for socialism. The bans usually referred to libraries and schools which, being under the control of local authorities, are subject to whatever their political or religious affiliations are. A massive anti-socialist, McCarthyite symbol of Americanism X200B, lol, oh wow. It was not banned in the US. There may have been a couple small regions that said they wouldn't have it in schools, but you can't really ban a book in the country of the USA. It's illegal. Fun fact, if you look closely at the terms and conditions for Kindle, they assert the right of Amazon to remotely delete a downloaded book on your device in certain circumstances. The very first book they actually did this for? Yup, you guessed it, 1984. I believe it related to their contract with the publisher. 1984 was literally written by a socialist. The author, George Orwell, literally volunteered to go to Spain to fight with socialist international brigades. 1984 is critical of authoritarian socialism, as personified by Big Brother. But a Marxist analysis of history, which is seen in Goldberg's texts, is portrayed as basically correct. 1984 is not anti-socialist. George Orwell was a socialist. 1984 isn't anti-socialist, but anti-authoritarian. Please read it. 1984 isn't pro-socialist, it is anti-authority. It was not banned in the USA. Some small towns with tiny minds have banned it, but that was in direct violation of the First Amendment. 1984 isn't anti-socialist. George Orwell was a staunch advocate for socialism, so much so that he traveled to Spain so that he could fight in the Spanish Civil War on the side of the socialists there. What 1984 is anti-Soviet and anti-authoritarian. Despite ostensibly being controlled by a communist party, the USSR pretty regularly engaged in policies and practices that principled leftists find categorically anti-left. You can argue about the legitimacy of that view, but it was a view that George Orwell agreed with. You'll notice that his other very famous book Animal Farm is a retelling of the Red Revolution and ends with the Stalin stand-in joining the corrupt capitalist stand-ins and becoming indistinguishable from them. There are areas of the United States where school boards have elected to remove certain titles from their libraries. I believe Texas and Missouri as well as Alabama and Florida are areas where suppression and censorship of texts are growing concerns. But it may not be a statewide issue, but more localized to those school districts who adopt more regressive policies. Anyone who banned books have never been on the right side of history. As many has stated, 1984 isn't anti-socialist, it is anti-authoritarian. Conservatives in US are banning the book because they are authoritarian. Right-wingers as well as others, but who cares, use concepts in a book, therefore the book is right-wing.